looked it up afterwards, and it was like you're more likely to get, or there's more people in the US per year are killed by errant golf balls and champagne corks than are attacked by coyotes.
Well, that was a skier at Schweitzer who was attacked by a coyote while going down the mountain recently. Idaho Fish and Game says it's part of an unusual coyote behavior in Sandpoint. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 6. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
It's good to have you here. I'm Whitney Ward. We do begin now with a KREM 2 exclusive. The state agency reports that coyotes have been chasing skiers, and KREM 2's Janelle Finch spoke with the woman who was attacked and bitten multiple times. It's a story you'll only see on KREM 2.
Sophia Montalbano's first trip to Schweitzer was one she'll never forget. She says while she was skiing earlier this month, a coyote attacked her. 50-some odd shots later, she's sitting down to tell me more about what happened on this mountain just a few weeks ago. Sophia Montalbano says she's been skiing all her life, but she's never had a run quite like the one she had at Schweitzer Ski Resort. Montalbano says while she was skiing, a coyote attacked her.
So it appears behind me, and so I start trying to go straight down to the cat track as quick as I can, and it bites my leg, and then I turn around to hit it with my ski pole, and then I accidentally go into a tree well. And so then the coyote then starts going crazy on my wrist, and then I'm trying to wrestle it off of me, and also while trying to call for help.
Montalbano says another skier was able to help her get away, but not without her fair share of injuries. The coyote bit her hand, arm, and leg. She says she's had to get tetanus, rabies, and 50 antibody shots. And she says she's still getting shots, even as recently as this morning. A Schweitzer spokesperson says wildlife is a part of the environment the mountain is in. It's important when encountering it to keep your distance and alert ski patrol of any sightings. Idaho Fish and Game maintain coyote attacks are rare and that they have killed the coyote that attacked Montalbano. The animal is being kept for testing while the state agency works to capture other animals in the area. From Schweitzer Mountain, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.
Well, the death of Tyree Nichols has renewed the conversation about police accountability across the nation, but there's frustration between the city of Spokane and some community members about how they are all coming to the table.
Yeah, three different sides are saying three very different things about how those discussions have been going. New tonight, the mayor is acknowledging the process has not been perfect, but she says the city is committed to those conversations. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk has more now from community members earlier today.
This group of leaders demanding police reform say they've met with the mayor and police chief 4 times over the last 3 years, but have nothing to show for it. They say that their ideas and perspectives have just been dismissed. Leaders from Spokane County Against Racism, the NAACP, and other activists say the roundtable discussions have been riddled with issues of inequity and disrespect, and that they were pressured to sign non-disclosure agreements.
But most notably, after 3 long years, the policy proposals brought forth by Council President Beggs in 2020 have not moved forward, and most of the many paid and unpaid community members who answered the city's invitation in good faith have nothing to show for their time. For this reason, I decline and we decline to further participate in roundtable discussions with the city of Spokane regarding policy and public safety.
City Council President Brian Beggs, on the other hand, says there has been significant progress and many of the 24 proposed police reforms have been completely or partially achieved. Representatives from the city were supposed to attend a 5th roundtable today, but activists say they canceled at the last minute, hearing they would be criticized in front of the media. Beggs says health issues and other factors led to that meeting being canceled today.
That was Kyle Simchuk reporting. Coming up at 6:30, we'll hear what the mayor and police chief had to say about the matter. All right, let's switch gears and talk weather. After days of bitter cold temperatures, today is the start of a gradual warm-up. It also brought some snow today.
It did, so let's get straight to our chief meteorologist, Jeremy Legoo.
Well, that snow marks that shift in the weather pattern, but right now we have some very slick roads out there. Reports of slow going on Interstate 90 and some of even those main arterials with just how slick it is. There you have a look at downtown and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Take a look at the road. It is packed snow and ice. It almost looks clear, but that is actually that layer of light snow. And with cars driving on it and temperatures in the low 20s, everything is refreezing. So it's another cold night and everything everything is going to continue to refreeze. The good news is this is it for snow. It's moving out and we will get a little bit overnight, but all in all, it is not much. A quick light round that lasts less than 15 minutes is about it. And then tomorrow, most of that stays up in the mountains before we head into a dry couple of days. All said and done, it's less than an inch widespread across much of the inland Northwest. The real story is the warm up. Temperatures on the rise the next couple days. Tomorrow morning, we're down near 20 degrees, pretty widespread, but by tomorrow afternoon, back above freezing and climbing. Thursday up near 40, and by Friday, the return of rain and snow will bump our temperatures well into the 40s across the region.
Sounds good, Jeremy. Thank you very much. In our other top headlines tonight, a Bonner County judge has sentenced a North Idaho man to life behind bars on a second-degree murder charge in the death of his groundskeeper. James David Russell was first arrested back in September of 2021 in connection to the death of David Flaggett at the Russell family property. Now, according to autopsy results, Flaggett died due to blunt force trauma to his head. As part of a plea deal, the state of Idaho is dropping a first-degree murder charge. Russell was also charged with cannibalism, but saw that charge dropped last June, as well as dropping the second-degree murder charge on November 15th. Sticking in Idaho, the Moscow Police Department is thanking the community for their support and encouragement. In a Facebook post, the police department says they have received an incredible amount of food, cards, and letters from the Moscow community and from people all around the world. MPD's work trying to solve the murder of 4 University of Idaho students has been well documented nationally and worldwide, and their work eventually led to them arresting a suspect who currently sits behind bars in Latah County.
A Sandpoint man is sitting in the Bonner County Jail for the murder of his own father. Evan John Owens has been charged with second-degree murder after his elderly father was found dead. That father had reportedly told family and friends he didn't feel safe at his home because of his son. Owens pleaded guilty to assaulting an elderly man back in 2019. His bond now is set at $5 million. Last night, the Spokane City Council approved a $2.8 million grant designed to help people out of homelessness. It's part of the Washington Department of Commerce's Right-of-Way initiative, and $2 million will go to the Trent Avenue Resource Shelter. More than $600,000 will go to Housing Navigators for rapid rehousing, and the last $150,000 will go to the United Way. According to the council agenda, those funds will, quote, align with the current 5-year strategy to end homelessness.